Okay, so for those who want to replace all these gaskets between the head and the manifold, the exhaust manifold, between the manifold and the turbo, and between the turbo and the downpipe. And here is my turbo. Turbo seems okay. It's extremely dirty. That's something I'm gonna have to check into the future. For now, it's just it's a running repair. I have no choice. This is my daily driver, so it needs to get done by the weekend. I talked to people out there in the universe, and they said to me, use a fire gum instead of the gum. Apparently this puts out a bit more, or is not messy. And I'm actually not sure why we use this one. This is bought in South Africa. You can go to any AutoZone, and I know Master Parts definitely have it. Okay, so to get it out, I don't do a how-to video because I'm the only one, so it's difficult filming and showing. Okay, so it's pretty basically easy. So you see, that's where I had a bit of an issue. It started spewing, not spewing, but it made a terrible hissing noise. I'll see if I can get the video I took of it. So obviously you release your bolt in your exhaust to your turbo. You release the turbo, take that off. It's also just bolts. You can unbolt it. There's no funny stuff to it. But to get the manifold off, that was where the surprise came. I thought everything came off, and when I wanted to pull it out, it just didn't want to budge. Because here on my aircon pump, it just touches, so it's impossible to get off. But to move the water pump, aircon pump, all you do is you just take the belt off, you undo the tensioner, or you just release the belt in front, and then he has these 4 bolts, one here, one under this pipe, which is quite difficult to get to, and one here. This whole unit just sits on top of a bracket. It just sits on top of a bracket, so you don't have to worry about loosening other stuff or fluids running out. So yeah, that's my little take on the, so I've got some cleaning up to do. So that's my little take on, oh yes, on top of the turbo, you have to take no, I forgot the name, banjo bolt. These bolts, you've got to take it off. Just be careful. There is a washer, a copper washer, that's underneath this one, so be careful taking that off. Here are the old gaskets. They still seem pretty well. They still seem alright, but I haven't even taken this one off yet. Okay, see. This is the old one. It looks like, I don't know if it's been compressed already, but it looks like for me, what I can see here, it looks like a single plate. As with the new one you get, it's you can see it's a double plate. Is it here on the inside maybe? No, maybe it is just, no, that's just a column build-up. Okay, so the new one is a double plate. I will be taking this fire gum, putting just a small, very, very thin, not even, just a little smear on all the sides, just so when it gets the heat, it puts out, and then hopefully it will be fine. Okay, one thing I didn't mention is that where the banjo bolt goes in. This is like this was the inlet for your turbo housing, for your bearing. I didn't find any kind of sealing. What I found was I can't find it now. what I found was just this funny, looked like a rubber kind of type of silicone. I'm not sure what it was, but as I said, this is a running repair, so I don't have a lot of time on my hands. So I just took normal flexoid material to pop onto there, just for those who want to know. Okay, so fun fact, I was on my way to start cleaning the engine bay and everything for assembly time, and I noticed there was a double plate. The other one was just stuck on there, just apparently came loose. So yeah, so it is two double plates. So I got everything in, fastened them properly, or fastened them, and then this fucking happened. The previous dumbass that worked on it completely over torqued the bolt. I don't even know what's going on in there, but that's gonna have to be a problem for another time. I have to get the exhaust system on, as this is my daily driver, and I've got to leave that for another time. Shit, this sucks. Anyway, hopefully it's much better than it was, because both these bolts on the end were loose. That top one wasn't even in, and as you saw now, that one just fucking sheared off. And you can see it was, oh well, you can't see it was for a while. So I'm just gonna lightly prep. You can see there was, the previous guy put some, it looks like a silicone. I don't know what this is. So I'm just gonna remove most of the debris, and then I would rather prep the faces than the gaskets itself. Maybe that's easier, maybe it's not. I'm not sure. Where's my other gasket? Okay, found it. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna lightly prep both faces. And we'll put a face on, or I'll put some of this fire gum on this face, fire gum on the other face, and I'll proceed to put on the gasket. Do not forget to put your obviously your air compressor pump back. So just these are 4 simple bolts. I sort of find it good practice to clean everywhere when I'm working or during I'm working or whatever, so that next time you see an oil leak, it's much easier to pinpoint. And I think that's all the loose connections. Air has been done. Oil intake, well, outtake is done. Well, besides that bolt that's annoying the shit out of me now. Pulleys. Okay, so now it's just time to put the put the exhaust downpipe and the turbo together. I also got copper washers for those. They do have the oval for so it's like a lock nut.